I like it too, Pixel.
What if the hand chokes out Pixel? Because it's probably stronger than her.
Then Pixel would pop back, and you guys would have to figure out what to do.
We get the hell out.
Thief! If that happens, smash and grab, plan B.
Dances a perfect little pirouette in front of you, little pixie dust coming off of it. Your thoughts go to Malbut.
I'm a fan of your plan B's, Professor.
Well, is there any place secluded we could set up the door and be on with it? Quite a commotion outside. Maybe we can find an abandoned building.
I'm sure we can find a place.
Yeah, I think we're gonna look around for a place we can set up the door that Zephyros is carrying on his back, and then spring into action, because the museum's closed and locked up at this point, and the museum staff is probably rushing to see the King's Speech. It's in the same neighborhood, talk of the town.
Okay, so you're gonna ask to see if you can rent a more private room at the Conjuror Zone?
Yeah.
Okay, they do rent out like halls and that sort of thing, or private lounges.
Yeah, we just need this is probably the smallest one. It just has to fit all of us, and we need privacy.
Okay, there is an intimate dining area. It's got a very large, magically lit fireplace, a long table. You're kind of like, yes, whatever will do. They want to go through the amenities of the place. They're unseen servants. The meals are not included. They quickly find out you're not eating, so they assume you're meeting. You're an eclectic looking group. They don't ask many questions beyond that. To rent it out for the evening is $50.
We'll pay it and tell them not to bother us. Matt, I'm gonna subtract another $50 to rent a room in the back of this place to use for this.
Okay.
The furniture is old, well maintained and oiled. The chairs are fine, if not a couple of decades out of style. There's a dark luster to the room itself.
We have the haversack.
They
Someone has one of those, right?
They close the door. The amenity of this door is that it comes with an arcane lock, and they cast the arcane lock for you and give you the pass key.
Nice.
On a small card, and they effectively leave you be.
Zephyros, can you cast magic aura on the hand we've crafted? We need to make it look as if it has the protection magic we discussed. The proper auras, you know the like. You're a great wizard and all, student of the Arcanacrum, etc., etc.
Of course I can. Yes. Zephyros uses his once-a-day ability to cast any spell out of his spellbook.
Yep.
Does someone have a handy haversack?
Don't we have one? We have several bags of holding.
I think we have a handy haversack, but that's important to this plan.
Who had the original bag of holding was a handy haversack?
I thought Pharisee had one. No?
I know I have a bag of holding.
I'm checking. I don't think I've got one.
Mine is the skin graft pouch.
Ludo has a small bag of holding that weighs 15 pounds on the outside. That's the thing that he keeps the key of infinite doors in. It's a small bag of holding.
I bet we could probably bull strength Pixel.
Yeah.
And get her to 15 pounds.
Yeah, I could do it. I can give it to her for 5 minutes. Can anybody give it to her for longer?
Probably not.
Oh, Macronom's got lots of ways to hold things in his belly.
No, now, Macronom, please, we're thinking.
Okay, sorry.
We don't have any way to get you out, Macronom.
Oh, no, I don't want to be stuck in there.
And you'd probably make it slimy.
Oh, yes, Macronom is very slimy.
It's the talking bag of holding / mimic.
Which is generally useful, but not great here.
More so than not.
Yeah, didn't we have a second bag of holding? Zephyros has Macronom. I've got the one grafted to me.
And Ludo's got one.
You've got the small. Did you ever get one for Pharisee?
I think it was on the list of to-dos, but...
Okay. I think...
the plan called for a haversack. And you don't have a haversack. Sorry.
Nah, it's good.
Oh, fuck it. All this work.
Spent all this money.
Oh, adventurers.
Yeah, that's on my crafting goals list.
Okay.
But it's a DC 24 check that would be difficult to make.
So I think Ludo just empty his small bag of holding. We hit Pixel with the bull strength and just make sure we know the plan and do it quick.
Yeah, let's make sure the bull's strength would be sufficient. Pixel has a strength of 3.
Bull strength, that's...
We're going to pop her up to a strength of 7. A strength of 7
Yeah, I will do bull strength.
gives her a heavy load of 70 pounds divided by 8.
Oh shit, it's still close.
8.75 pounds to be at max load, but lift is
Times 2.
So just barely.
17 and a half pounds.
Okay. I'm gonna be strong, she says.
You won't have much time, Pixel.
So let's make sure we're clear on the plan. We hit Pixel with the bull string. Use the dimensional key to open the door to the exhibit.
To the hut.
rogue?
To the hut.
They don't want
Go into the hut.
magic is better.
We'll see.
If we have to, see if you can see if you can bypass the alarm without setting it off and without destroying it.
I'm gonna try.
That's the backup.
And can Pixel drink potions?
Yeah, she definitely can.
She's a little creature.
Yeah.
Because I have a potion of bull strength as well that could give her an extra 3 minutes in the event that she needs it.
Oh, good. Let's put that in the bag of holding, just in case.
Ooh.
Okay, so you can put that in the bag.
So we'll be able to get her in, and then if it runs out before she's able to free the hand, she'll drink it from the bag, pick up the bag, and
Nice.
I say we go to the hut. We cast the bull strength on her. Use the key to open the door into the exhibit hall. Quickly go in. I will hit Pitzel with the dimension hop. She will take the bag of holding with the fake hand in.
yes.
Take out the hand. Put the new hand in the bag.
So getting the new hand in the bag is not going to be the easiest part. So what I think we should do on that one is have her free the fingers and shove the bag over the fingers, then free the rest of it and sort of shove it into the bag.
Wait a second, just one moment. The professor looks through his spellbook from Pencilville the Illusionist and sees the spell he just penned in there this morning. Ah, here we are, Command Undead. Looks like there's some sort of chair, yes. Perhaps I can do this, close range, yes, I think I might be able.
Undead?
I believe so, yes.
I know the hand's undead, right?
A regular crawling hand is an undead creature.
And it's
Nice.
it's somewhat intelligent?
Yes.
Is it non-intelligent, a regular one?
Good question. Give me a knowledge
Let's do this.
religion.
You can try and command it, and Pixel will still try to free it carefully and get it herded into the bag.
I like the sound of that.
There's not a lot of space in there to work, so getting more space first by putting the hand in the bag, and then pulling the other hand out and fastening it down.
Sounds good.
You're not sure.
Well, in either case, that sounds perfect. Shall we?
Okay, by this point,
For a couple of hours, it's like
10 o'clock at night. There's a clock in the room. It's 10 o'clock at night.
We're going for it, right? Can we do a quick?
And you guys are
save
kind
game?
of buried in a back room with no windows, so you don't know what's going on inside. Okay.
We're hoping the speech is going on.
When did the speech start? Is the real question.
You're not sure. You guys were in this weird
Well,
wizard's
damn
bar
it.
drinking.
Let's go outside and check. Send Manny, could you go and attend the speech?
I look up at him. What do you...
You don't want us to help you, Rob?
I think we have it covered.
Well, you could.
Fine.
Your help might be handy, especially if that iron thing comes to life. But honestly, I think if anything comes to life in there,
We run.
probably run it. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Theoretically.
All right. So Manny leaves the room. It's like this door is stuck.
Oh, yes. Professor will use the unlock word and
Yeah,
make sure
okay.
that Manny knows it.
All right. He goes outside.
I'll fly out with Manny.
You notice all the patrons are kind of like not in their seats, and they're sort of jammed near the windows, and they're murmuring and looking around on the streets. Like something's going on.
Let's go
down,
take a
let's-
quick look.
We gotta
Yeah,
do
hey,
this.
everybody, let's
It's the
figure out what's
best-
going on.
It's the best time. Alright.
You notice some people running down the street away from where the square was. And there's murmuring. What's going on? I don't know.
Now would be the best time.
You can hear the distant sound of bells, like church bells from the temple district, are all tolling.
Is that normal?
No, something's gone wrong. I wonder what it is. Says this one wizard, wrinkly skinned with a pipe. His pipe weed is kind of obnoxious, as any pipe smokers are.
I think you're right. This is the time.
Let's do this. Yeah.
You still want me to go see the speech? Nah, the speech never happened.
Why don't you come with us? We'll figure it out later. It's probably safer.
Think we'll pile back in the room, relock the door,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and get to business.
Okay, you guys decide to retreat from whatever is going on.
Cue the Ocean's 11 music.
Yeah.
And you go back into the private room, you lock yourselves inside. Who cares what's going on in Grand Station?
Yeah.
We have a museum to rob.
That's the difference between this party and other parties.
Right.
No Nicholas Cage in this one.
Close the door, say the word. Alright, so what are you doing now?
I think we're gonna use the key to get to the witch's hut and hope there's no encounter.
Okay. Which door are you using
The
the
sack
key on?
contains the replica and the potion.
Yes.
We're using it on.
The door on Zephyrus's back.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Zephyrus puts the door down.
In the room with us.
Ludo, you're taking out the key again.
Yep.
Exhilaration as weird possible
And I was-
music starts up. It's like, where's that coming from?
And then I'm going to. We're heading right to that room, huh? I'm going to picture the door of the. What, I forgot the name of the room. Ancient relic room, or what do they call it in the
Yeah.
museum?
Let us switch to particular room I think you guys are going into.
I may as well.
This is the museum, ground floor. You were going to go to the room that contains the.
Right.
Yeah.
I thought the exhibit had a name.
Yeah, it's the Ancient Arcana exhibit.
Yeah.
Close.
So are you appearing and going out into the hallway, or are you appearing and going into this room?
I would assume into the room.
Yeah. That would
But I'm no master thief.
I'm just a simple mind.
Alright, what do we got? Oh, you guys must be already on this map. I think I duped you.
like friends?
Yeah, they're doppelgangers. I'll get rid of
It's us.
the unseen servant because I don't think you have one.
No.
All right, I'm going to put you out in the hallway, even though you're not out in the hallway. Feel free to clear off your damage on those tokens. I can start doing that too.
Which map are we on at the moment? Because I didn't tell.
We are on museum
Ground floor. I
Ground
can
floor.
force you guys there too.
Once we're
Thank you.
tokens are clear, can we move them into the room?
Yeah,
First, I want you to roll a D of 84.
as you're going into the hut.
I'm going for it, boys.
Oh yeah.
32.
Okay, let me tick that down. Hey man, you've been to the hut like dozens and dozens of times.
Every time we go there now, I get so fucking nervous.
The roll is doing its work.
It is. I have this impending sense of doom every time we.
But your character's like, oh, it's perfectly safe. It allows us to sneak our way
with nothing.
Anywhere.
Nothing
Consequences?
could ever happen.
Okay, you see that that Vladimir, the cat that is in the resident cat of the hut, has taken to the pillow. He's napping on it when you
Wonderful.
when you get back.
Wonder what the message is.
Don't know. He looks up at you all as you're filing in and then filing back out, and puts his head back down.
Those assholes again.
right, those guys again.
I'm starting to get used to their smells.
What a bunch of jerks.
Emeritus.
You, Ludo, are able to use the key to open up the door to the museum. There's bluish light spilling into the room. You can see the exhibits. There's no sound. Oh, this thing's allowing you to go into places in the middle of the night to rob them for now. The multiple keys on the end of the rod just start slowly, like they kind of slow and turn back into place, and there's this bluish light. The door doesn't remain open forever.
Right. Yeah.
There is nobody in the room aside from the bluish glow that is coming off of the first iron golem at the far end of
Keep a very close eye on that golem.
Yes.
The animated cloak just sort of flickers slightly as if there's like a breeze in the glass case that it's in. The shards of the Staff of Power are all kind of laid out on the table.
I'll cast callback on Pixel.
Okay. While in the hut. All right, so this is the round that you open up the door. So you cast callback on Pixel.
Yep.
You open the door. Or the round after opening the door.
Right.
You're casting that spell.
Can Zephyros do?
Am I also casting bull strength on her?
Yeah.
Yes.
Pixel's making
Okay.
happy buzzing noises and doing little pirouettes. She's the center of attention and loving it all. What's her int?
Is she getting my bag?
Yeah.
I'm going to stow the wand very secretively into my pocket.
Okay, give me a stealth or a sleight of hand.
9.
And keep track of that number because that's how well you hit it on yourself.
In
9?
9.
Oh, yeah, she's
She can work machinery.
Yeah.
90 IQ is pretty damn good for a familiar.
Yeah.
And remember, we've got the bull strength in the bag as well.
Yep.
Okay.
So you two are casting spells on her. I think Tech slowly moves into the room.
And moves to this corner.
Keep an eye on the golem Tech.
He's got his blades drawn. Like Tech is not being subtle.
No.
What?
He's not really known for
And-
his spell.
You know.
Be quiet. We don't want a disturbance to bring guards.
Yes. Of course.
What is Manny doing this round? I guess Manny's stepping into the room as well. He
Yeah.
doesn't go very far
He's in
because
the corner up.
because
right
he's
there.
not very quiet. He has his oversized halfling sling staff in his
ready.
hands. He's waving everyone in.
Yep.
Next round, what's everyone doing?
Going in and moving towards Ichymacer's hand and ring.
Okay, give me a single round of movement.
I'm walking on the floor of this round.
Do I detect any traps? Besides the ones on the case?
Yeah, give me a detect.
Since I have that, now I need to remind. Oh my god. 28.
You do not sense any traps in front of you as you're walking in. The blue squares are basically the exhibit glass
Yeah, that makes sense.
cases.
I'll cast
Ludo, are you moving in?
Yeah, I'm here.
Expedition.
And just bear in mind, Zephyros took off the sash because he didn't want to be identified.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
it is a good idea.
Stuck it
Yeah.
into your
Yeah.
pockets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll cast Expeditious Retreat and move 60 towards the thing.
Okay. Did you cast it in the hut or you casting it outside?
If I can, I'll cast it in the hut on that first round where I didn't do anything.
Sure.
And then walk through.
All right. So the professor's moving very quickly down. He is making little clip clops with his shoes, moving quickly on the parquet floors.
Careful.
He's not being very quiet.
Careful.
They echo. No one does or says anything. There are no visible or audible alarms going off. Next round, what are you doing?
I'm going to point to Ludo and say, and point to the thing, and then I'm going to follow Ludo.
Oops.
And
Are we
I
doing round
will,
turns?
Yep. Just everyone go ahead and move.
I will
each
take to
round.
the air.
So Manny and Tech are just slowly moving into the room.
Same with Zephyros. He's slowly moving in because he's not the most quiet.
Yep.
Yeah, the floors are kind of
Creaking underneath Zephyros and Manny. They're not rogues. Okay, that's we're at about 3 rounds.
Oh, 3 rounds. I would be. Can I, with Expeditious Retreat, sneak
Yep.
and get 60 in a full round?
Yep.
I'll do that so I'm not making noise.
Okay, so you're like really quickly kind of.
Yeah, I noticed I was making a lot of noise, so
You're like
a little too excited, maybe.
like a kid on Giftmas morning running down the stairs.
Yeah.
The group of you are now sitting around this table. It does have the glass top to it, basically a glass cube with the bottom knot of glass. Inside, you do see the hand kind of sitting on a pillow. It does have the ring, missing 2 of the 3 gems. There are runes that are kind of visible along the bottom of the glass case. It is heavy, dark wood that is well polished and smells of lemon
Ludo's going to ready his
and ammonia,
masterwork
I
tools.
guess. Yep.
Just in case it hits the fan, he's gonna try and, quick disable.
Okay.
Alright.
So you're ready to try to disable the rune.
In case,
Okay.
The professor is
Can you tell
physically
if
salivating,
it's just
looking
around
at
the outside?
hand.
From the last time we examined it, I just
I
saw
think
the
it
runes
was,
around
yes.
the perimeter, yeah.
Alright.
Shall we?
Yes.
The professor looks to Pixel to see if Pixel is ready.
Pixel will go ahead and stand next to the professor and hoist the bag.
The bags.
And-
She kind of disappears under the bag, but the bag is off the ground and she's lifting it up.
And the professor will cast Dimensions.
In fact, she could do that. She could do that in my hands.
Yep.
So that the professor could touch her pretty easily.
I will hit her with a Dimension Hop.
Boop, boop.
Okay.
The golem rockets into the case and just.
Target you, your familiar, cohort, or companion. Guess she's a companion.
Or other touched willing creatures.
Yep. It is line of sight. This glass case does not block what you're doing. And you can see that Pixel is now inside the cage with the crawling hand, and the bag of holding is being held above her head.
Professor gives a silent, like, fist pump in the air.
She'll carefully set down the bag of holding.
Yeah, you notice she kind of stumbles around a little bit, and she puts down the bag of holding. At this point in time, two things are happening. One, the portal to the hut is closing.
Okay.
Excellent. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Two, the crawling claw inside the glass cage is kind of responding to Pixel kind of in the cage, and you notice it kind of scuttles to face her as she's putting the bag down.
I know.
And I think initiative is the roll as you're about to cast control undead.
It's actually pinned down though.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right.
the thing
You could see it. You could see it like. Oh, that's right. It had some bands around it.
Yeah.
But to release it, it's still going there.
It's moving. There's a clawed hand that's moving.
Pixel will stay out of its way.
Right. Familiar fight.
Get in the bag!
In fact, what she can do as soon as she set down the bag is fly up a little bit.
Nice.
And
Tech,
she has
Zephyros,
perfect
and Manny, when the portal disappears, can hear some sort of quieted commotion going on outside in the hall.
Other thieves.
And I'm gonna put some tokens down, and I think this is an initiative that needs to be rolled.
Nice.
Ooh, 16.
I'm in the wrong campaign going, where are the tokens? Museum.
Alright, the first one was for me, the second one was for Tech. The first one was terrible. I'm going to edit the browser. I'm going to clear most of these rolls. Good lord, if it ever gets me.
There are people outside.
They're not supposed to be in the museum at this time of night.
These guys? Other thieves? Other people have the same idea we did.
That's fucking hilarious.
Are you guys robbing the museum too? Who's this? Where do you guys
Rosa
have
looks a little like Zoltan.
We're after this hand. What are you guys saying? Oh, this dude. You were talking about this guy when you were making this guy.
Holy cow.
Pyranos.
We have Fall Guys!
Yes. This is jail dummies, dude. This is perfect.
Okay, initiative, and I'm going to describe what awful things you're hearing on the outside. As the museum is not empty, in fact, far from. As the portal to the hut with chicken feet goes down, you now can hear things through the closed and locked door. your initiatives. Did we nuke the previous initiatives? Or
I did,
you up
yeah.
to- Okay, thanks. I'm gonna nuke.
Yeah, they're these guys. There's that guy up there.
Stealing, robbing. Okay, butler and gardeners, no. House, no. Small beds, large seat, nope. What we do need is, we'll call them, what's a good word for rogue or thief or
Bandits?
not quite bandits?
Rapscallions?
What would you describe your activities right now as being?
Nefarious?
Collectors.
Underhanded?
Completely neutral.
Rival robbers.
Yeah,
I knew it.
Then we've got
Time stabbing.
Mohamed Dazar. He will have a separate pip. And then we've got a guy named Rogo, the Crooked Night Watchman.
Ooh. Someone's making money.
Okay. The Crooked Guard. Rogo. And then we have
Is that Charlie Sheen?
Yeah.
we've got Cats,
I hate him.
Thunder, and
Cats, comma, thunder.
In parentheses, hope. There's this duplicate Zephyrus wandering the North Library.
oh, just delete him.
No, Zephyrus!
It was my mirror image.
What are we gonna call these things?
Morbid Drazik.
We'll just call it the exhibit.
I really do like the token for Rolgo. That is
Ludo, what'd you get for initiative? Did you roll a 20?
Yes, I got a 5.
5, and then what did Manny get?
And he got a much more, a 7.
Okay, rival robbers got an 18.
fuck.
Mohamed Dazar has got a 15. Crooked Guard has got 15. Cats has got a 16. Thunder got
A lot of good rolls here.
3. Manny got a what?
7.
7. And the exhibit has got a 7 as well. Let me order the initiative. Describe what's going on.
First.
Texarakagat is going to react to the noises and sort of position himself near the door. He's going to ready an action just in case anyone comes through it.
Yeah. If it
Makronom,
opens, he'll just stab someone and close the door.
Makronom is going to slip off of Zephyros's back and kind of turn into a vase. He's seen some vases in here. He turns into a vase with weird geometric patterns on it and positions himself on the other side of the door. Rival robbers, you can hear. Fuck is he doing? I'm not sure. I wasn't asking you.
Lots of junk here.
Nice.
Where's the hammer? Where the fuck is the hammer?
It's just over there.
And then you can hear the clopping of hooves. Not very heavy hooves.
I don't know what that insane wizard's doing, but we should grab what we need quick.
Yes. The hammer's down the hall.
And the cloak is in here.
Okay, that's the rivals. You could hear the conversation. And it's quickly dawning upon those near the doorway that something's afoot.
Can we see through the door? Is the door open or not?
The door is closed.
Closed, okay.
Yep. What was that blue light? I'm not sure. It could be a ward. I thought you said you had keys. I do have keys.
If this goes sideways, don't worry. It's all right. I've been working here for years. I never expect.
That guy, Rolgo, they'll never suspect it.
Rolgo's master thieves, man. Look at that face.
He's just so trustworthy.
Fair enough.
Face
Fair enough.
that could tell 1,000 lies.
It's awesome.
I wouldn't let Rolgo cat sit for me.
Oh, that's funny. Do you know what that picture is from? It's from an old movie, and this actor played Friar Tuck.
That totally makes sense.
Yeah.
Funny.
That looks very
Who's
Friar Tuck.
arguably trustworthy or not, depending on how the story is told. Professor, what are you doing? You can see that Zephyros, Manny, and Tech are kind of whispering amongst themselves, and they seem to be positioned near the door. You thought you might have heard a little bit of commotion down that way, but you don't quite clearly hear the conversation that's going on outside.
Yeah, I have time to deal with that in a moment, but first I have to cast Command Undead on the hand and find out if it's intelligent or not.
Fuck yeah. The hand is intelligent. It is not a normal crawling hand. It has served many masters and imbued with minor intelligence through the repetitive castings of or rituals of familiar master bonding. Or at least that's what you think. What's the DC of the save for Control Undead?
So it would be spell level is 2 plus 6 plus 10, 18
Nice.
for a will save.
Okay, the crawling hand of the Archmage has a +4 on its will save.
Oh, God. Come on, baby. Come on. Yeah!
Okay, you notice that necromantic energy swirls all over it, and it stops twitching, like it stops reaching towards Pixel, who is right beside it, and it just kind of goes back to its resting position. Dark swirls appear over it and kind of go into its skin, and you can feel the vice-like grip of control over this undead creature.
Ah, yes. Come now, little fella. Just be calm. Get in the bag. We'll have you out of there in a moment.
Okay, you notice it kind of twitching towards the bag, but there are some bands around it that have it stuck.
Yes, we have those off you.
Zephyros, what are you doing, man? You can hear like a
Bunch of voices outside. It sounds like they're so close. The fact that they're talking about the cloak that is in the corner means that they might be coming in. There is the distant sound of somebody casting a spell.
I've come for you.
Everybody came to fuck with the music.
I think
Fantastic.
I'm going to cast Shield.
Okay. You cast a spell.
Yeah.
The fuck was that?
I don't know. Is there anyone else here?
No, there shouldn't be anyone else here. Everyone's run off to watch the sovereign's speech.
This is a great plan. It's a really great plan, guys.
I think we should be friends.
I love when everyone's together.
That's funny. They heard your spell casting. They noticed the blue light. Now they're questioning what the fuck's going on. And you can hear somebody kind of like as they're moving, there's a jingling of keys, and maybe like a jostling of a chain shirt.
Hello? Is somebody there? Is somebody there?
Maybe as part of my movement, I can take a step forward.
Yep.
A 5-foot step.
Is somebody there?
Like, probably we're not gonna.
Gigat's like antennae go back, and Makarnam grows 2 feet and kind of shuffles closer to the door, and then pots himself
Can
down.
we hear?
Does
Can
the
we
door
hear them
open
from
in?
down?
Yeah, you can hear the conversation now.
I'll whisper to the professor. Maybe the golem is alive and guarding it.
Crooked Guard Rolgo. He comes over, and you can hear jingling of keys.
Which one is it?
I'm gonna.
Oh my god!
I'd give him an in check to see if he could remember which key it is.
Master thief.
We'll say it's DC. I don't know, 10.
Nope.
No,
Keep
you
trying.
can hear some jingling. That one. Is there somebody there? There better not be.
Where's the fucking hammer?
Oh, it's down the hall there, big one. Why don't you get the hammer, Piranhas? Well, we get to... Then there's this horrible sound. Like... It sounds like half a dozen cats all wailing from beyond death.
Okay. That doesn't sound right.
And I'm going to put down in a hallway
Very pixel.
the source of the noise. Somewhere in the Onquani exhibit.
Are mummified cats with their heads stuck out of funerary urns.
That have all come alive
Yes.
and are all wailing.
Oh god, yeah. That's a bad time for whoever deals with that.
We'll say that there are 8 of them.
Oh, yes. Yes, your cats are here. Your cats are here and I can hear them.
The professor will lean over to Ferris while this is going on and say, the museum's more busy when it's closed than when it's open.
Where are you, my love? Are you to reset? Where are you?
Security is notably lax in this place.
That's very true.
What the fuck is that? I don't know. Is that a cat alarm?
It seems to be panicking the guy with the keys. You can hear fumbling of the keys behind the door.
Do we know which way this door opens?
The door opens in.
Stick Zeph right in front of it.
Mohamed Dazar is now gone into some sort of arcane. There might be casting. He's definitely loud about his casting.
That's good.
Ludo.
I'm going to put my tools away. Well, no, I'm gonna stay as is. We're not done yet.
No, we're not.
You're like, that's what's going on.
Okay. Keep to your task.
Manny is just going to pop a.
Sandy.
No, he's just going to ready an action. He's going to ready an attack. The exhibit. You hear what sounds like a far off wall or pillar or something made out of stone, like falling in the ground that of the room that you're in, reverberated slightly. Everyone is quiet for a moment because of that. And then there's this distant
Now's the time.
for a moment, any of the lights that you had, even magical, sort of flickered. All of you got this cold feeling, kind of like creep up your spine. And maybe the room that you're in even dropped a degree or two in temperature.
There you are, asleep for ages.
Oh god. He summoned an ancient god. He summoned some sort of Anubis monster.
I hear you. I am your servant.
Good news. They're not going to be looking too closely at the hand tomorrow.
I am Mohamed Dazar. I am the descendant of your people. Wrong were the gods to give their power to beasts. Mankind must take back what they have lost.
Oh, a racist. I hate cities.
I need to erase that! Where are you, my love?
And all the horrible fucking moaning of these of strange cats from beyond.
Ludo's gonna look up at everybody around the case and go, smash and grab?
This is our chance this is art.
Deeper within,
You're right.
everything's kind of behind the door, but sort of deep within, you hear the sounds of wires being metal wires being stressed and snapping.
Some moron animated all the dead in this place. Oh, what fun.
That would probably be the Thunder Beast fossils waking up.
I think probably.
Texarak Gat is still got his ready.
Lead action behind the door.
Can I go?
Is it Pharisee after Tech?
No, it's Pharisee.
Oh, Pharisee.
Yeah, what are you doing, Pharisee? Sorry.
Me, not much. I'm gonna...
Which is Pharisee and Pixel.
Yeah. I'm gonna take out my pipes to get ready to fire a suggestion at somebody.
Okay.
And Pixel is going to position the bag in front of the hand open.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of pull over it a little bit.
Free action, drop the bag. Move action, she basically opens it.
Yep.
And then she's got a ready action to
Standard to sort of put it over the hand a bit.
Okay.
And then next round she's going to go over and try and undo the latch.
Okay. Tech has got his ready action. Makernam now has a ready action as well to surprise anyone that is there. The rival robbers. I think it's time for you to get your hammer.
Yeah.
And you can hear some stomping. As this guy's gonna
Run down the hallway, kind of away from you guys. That's good.
He's gonna get stomped so hard. Nice.
What the fuck? Something's happening in the reading room.
hear a low voice. Open the door already, we need the cloak. Yes, something has gone horribly wrong. You hear the clopping of feet.
Is it time to grab junk?
Yes, Fark. Yeah.
Not now, Darkling. We don't want to set off any alarms.
Serious?
But there is so much junk to grab, Professor.
The professor from across the room, hearing the commotion at the door, will cast a silent image from over here. Question for you.
I want to put this silent image right here in front of the door.
It's the range.
It's like 400 plus crazy stuff.
My house.
Is it possible that I could make a silent image
So convincing that if I opened the door and looked at it, it would look like the empty room?
Look at
I
you.
guess that's one question. It might actually just make more sense to make it look like a brick wall on the one side and invisible on the other side, so the party standing in the room can
Or
see
make
through
it look like the golem.
That's a good idea.
You can make
yeah.
you can make an object, a creature, or a force visualized by you. So no, you can't with this spell make things appear as they're not. You're basically conjuring a thing in place. So you could make a brick wall if you wanted.
As the professor's getting ready to cast, he whispers to Pharisee, "What do you think? Golem or brick wall at the door?"
The golems believe.
True enough. The professor will cast it and make it appear to be the golem that's in the back corner. But on the back of the golem, and the golem will have like its weapon raised, about to strike whoever opens the door. On the back of the golem, it will say in bright red or bright shining writing, "This is an illusion. Sign the professor. Like,
Okay, so right
We're
now,
into this.
automatically, because you conjured the illusion in someone's space, Makronom and Zephyros get a will save.
I'm gonna also bump up the DC on this. Can I make it appear that this thing? I want to try and hide the companions around it. Can I make it appear like to be surrounded by shadow, so all that you can see?
No. The brick wall would have done that. Conjuring a creature conjures the creature.
Can't quite do both.
It's definitely, if they fail their save, going to be distracting.
Could I cast the one silent image without bumping up the DC, spell recall as a quick action, cast a second silent image? The first one will linger for 2 rounds because it's an illusion spell.
Yep.
I think I want to linger the obfuscating one around the golem.
Or the brick wall in front of the door.
Yeah, but if I do the brick wall, I don't need to do the golem. I think could I surround the golem with shadows though to hide the companions?
Sure.
That was what I want to do. I want to.
It'll block vision for anything that's around the golem. So they might be able to see Tech, but they're not going to be able to see Zephyros or Manny.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do the shadows first and let that one linger. Spell recall. Do the second one. Continue concentrating on the golem.
Okay, there's a big field of shadows coming up from the ground around the iron golem. Zephyros, you've got 2 will saves, and Makronom has 2 will saves.
The 2 will saves.
The first one's at a +8 because there's a sign on the back of the iron golem that says this is an illusion, and it's got signed professor on it.
The DC is 17 on both of them.
Makronom, and then a +4 on the second one because illusions are at foot.
See, does Tech need to make one yet?
Tech does not.
Yeah. Okay.
He's going to take his ready to action to attack the golem, however, and Manny is probably just going to take a 5-foot step back.
Sure.
This ruins there.
What am I targeting?
Sure.
16.
Yes.
What's the DC? 16.
17. Sorry.
17. So
Yes.
it's +5 for me. So if I add the 8 for the +8, because I know it's a cold. Becomes +13, so Zephyros has 2 will saves. 25 and 29. Zephyros
no
makes
problem,
it.
Zephyros. You can see through the illusions perfectly. You know that they're false, and then Makronom gets saves as well.
What's Makronom? Does he also get the +8?
Dude.
Yep.
So Makronom is +14. 23 and 23 for Makronom. Makes it 2.
Okay, that's because the illusion appeared on top of them, so they're automatically interacting with the illusion. Tech struck out at the illusion when it appeared, it was almost like bug-like reflexes. It drops his initiative to the same thing as the professor.
And he makes his will save.
Okay, so then he realizes that it's fake, and then Manny, his ready to action gets ruined, and he gets 2 will saves. He kind of swiped at it, I guess.
Oh, does Tech get a second will save too?
That's right. Yep.
Yeah, he makes
Okay,
both.
you can see through them, and then Manny gets 2 will saves. One's at +8, and the other one's at +4.
No problem.
No problem. Okay. So your companions did react to it. Is there something in there?
There's somebody in there.
Don't cross it, piece of shit. No, I didn't tell anyone else about our plan.
Zephyrus.
Zephyrus is within reach of the door.
Yep.
Right? So I think at the end of this turn, what he's going to definitely do is he's going to try and prevent them from opening the door so that they have to struggle to open the door.
They're just gonna put your weight and your strength
Not a
behind
bad plan.
the door.
That's a great plan, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see. I guess it's
Okay, so you're just blocking the door. Okay.
Yes. Zephyrus is just blocking the
You
door.
could actually do that as a move action. You can still take a standard and all that stuff if you wanted.
Yeah, I think because there is probably something coming, I will cast Mirror Image.
Look at you putting up the buff spells. All right.
well.
And now you're blocking the door.
There's somebody there. It could be the golem.
I thought you said that thing was a nerd.
Oh, I've never seen. One time. Blast.
The Crooked Guard, Rolgo, is trying to find the key. He's running out of keys, though, so he's going to get a plus 6 to his roll now.
Yeah, try that same one again.
Okay, you can hear the lock unlocking, and the door is starting to push open, and Zephyrus is waiting straight. He's just holding it. Oh, what? Is there somebody that he's trying to push the door open? It's not working.
Good.
The whining of the cats continues.
Nice.
Servants! Servants! Open the lids! Open the containers! Smash the urns! I must find my love! I must find she who should be worshipped in this time of strange gods. She shall take back what was given.
There's some madman yelling up there. So much for stealth. Ludo. We still have no real
And
distinct sound of like breaking of urns and things being tipped over. And
Just a lot of undead shit going on here tonight.
yeah, Ludo's just going to stay ready. Pixel's still in that case. We don't know what's coming. Manny, his initiative dropped to that of the professor. So, professor goes at 18. Okay. The exhibit. There are horrible distant noises as some things are spilling out of crypts.
Oh god. This is gonna be the best heist in history if we pull it off. Nobody's gonna figure this out.
This is gonna be like the one thing in the museum that's not ruined,
Yeah.
and it's fake.
Yeah.
And the sound of monkeys?
Oh god, night at the museum.
Sure.
Your servants! Your servants! Your servants awaken! I know you're here!
as onto the field poureth quite animate
Mummified baboons.
Delightful.
Spilling forth from the Ankh-Wani Exhibit C.
There's mummified baboon tokens.
Yes, I thought so. Mummified baboons, we've got the mummified cats.
Jesus, dude, she's in A! Just get it over with! I have no idea where she is. It's starting to look like A, though.
Thunder, yeah, you can hear crashing and moving around, clicking
Of bones.
It's never a good noise. Nope. Very echoey, very loud. Pharisee and Pixel.
Pixel is going to attempt to undo the the binding on the hand.
Okay. So there's like a metal strap that's kind of going around the pillow and is bolted to either side. She can give me an escape artist check or a strength check.
We're gonna go with escape art.